You already know it's tier list day. We are going to do Jonah Hill's filmography. Jonah Hill's got a new movie out. It's supposed to be pretty good. It's got Eddie Murphy in it, a bunch of other comedians. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm excited to sit down and go through it. I've been a Jonah Hill fan for a long time. Superbad was kind of my American Pie or Porky's or whatever you want to, whatever movie comparison you want to make. Superbad was like the party, like teenage movie that everyone watched, everyone talked about, everyone wanted to do super bad related things, like get booze and all that type of stuff. And I've been a fan of his even before that, back when he was even a heavier set lad than he was in Superbad. No beef, I'm a heavier set guy and very jealous of his glow up. Not jealous, excited, I guess. I'm jealous that I'm not there yet, but working on it. I've been a big fan of his, and I figured might as well jump into some of his movies. There's a couple on here there's a couple that are not on here that I'm disappointed didn't make the list, considering they put like really small roles. But like I don't see Grandma's Boy on here, and he is absolute. Oh wait, no, it's right there. Okay, never mind. I'm shit talking before we get even into it. So we have our list. We have top shelf, B, C, D, and bottom shelf. Now, this is going to be a tough one because, like I said, there are some ones on here where he plays a very minor role, and the movie's either really good or really bad. So, I think I'm just going to rate the movies, and unless like he's like the best part of the movie, then we'll kind of change it. And also, we might have to throw some quick Google searches in because I don't remember him in Dewey Cox, what his role was. So we might have to double check with that. And I don't remember him in Click either. So we might have to do a couple Google searches, and then we need to add, we're doing it on the fly, baby. Add row below. Never seen. Yep. And before we jump into this, make sure you drop a sub so this fat boy can reach his goals and dreams of being a YouTuber. If you don't, I'll fucking kiss your dad. All right, let's jump right into this. 21 Jump Street. I mean, I think we're talking right up into the top echelon of Jonah Hill movies. It is one of the best. It is funny through and through. He kills it with, what's his butt? Thumb Boy. I don't remember his name. Guy who looks like a thumb. I feel bad. I can't think of his name right now. 21 Jump Street was a comedy masterpiece when it came out. I absolutely loved it. I still watch it to this day. Cracks me up every time. There's so many one-liners. There's so many, even in the second one too. It's so good. Wolf of Wall Street. Wolf of Wall Street is not only in my top like 25, 50 movies. Jonah Hill's performance in it is fantastic. If you haven't seen The Wolf of Wall Street, you probably should, unless you don't like, it's definitely a hard R. There's a lot of shit in it, but it is so good. It is one of my favorite movies. Django Unchained. Okay, Django Unchained is a great movie. He is only in it for a very short scene. I think it's labeled as like Baghead or something like that, which I believe is some racist shit. But I mean, the movie itself is great. So if he's connected to Django, I mean, it's got to be top shelf. Superbad. We already talked about it. I think that's Jonah Hill's best comedy movie that he's ever done. It's hard to beat. I feel like kids nowadays haven't really watched Superbad, and they probably should. Not only that, but like you have McLovin's one of the funniest characters ever made. You have the awkward dude in it. I always forget his name too. You have Seth Rogen and Bill Hader as the cops. Emma Stone is in it. Like I think it's one of her first movies. It's just, dude, it's so good. It's so funny. The Lego Movie. The Lego Movie's good. I didn't know that he was in it, but I'm not like, Lego Movie wasn't made for me, if that makes sense. It's just not my cup of tea, really. But it wasn't bad. Click. Let's go ahead and do Jonah Hill in Click. Ben Newman. I don't remember him. Oh, it's when they were fat. Is that his son? Yeah, I think that was his son. Okay, well, Click's pretty funny. I forgot that he was in that, but Moneyball, arguably maybe his best performance in a non-comedy. Let's see here. I maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I really like Moneyball. Moneyball shows that he's not just a comedy guy. I kind of feel bad for Jonah Hill too, because like bad. I mean, I don't feel bad for him. Dude's a very rich actor, you know. But I feel bad that he kind of got typecasted as the fat funny guy, and then he finally got his health in check, and now he like. I remember seeing him on one of the night shows, and like they were like, "Oh, do you not get roles anymore because you're not the fat funny guy?" And he was just kind of like, "Dude, like what the hell?" It's like I'm trying to take my health more serious. Like, fuck off. It was just kind of sad. But I think he has the like he's a good actor. He just didn't get serious roles. Megamind, yeah, you know it's all right. 40-year-old virgin. 40-year-old virgin is absolutely fantastic. Steve Carell. I mean, the cast is huge. Steve Carell, Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill's in it. Oh man, let's just go ahead and pull up the IMDb here. Take a quick gander at all the people in this. Catherine Keener, Paul Rudd. I haven't seen him much. Ramoni Malco, Elizabeth Banks, Seth Rogen, Leslie Mann, Jane Lynch is hilarious in that movie. Gary Bednob's funny. So I mean, Jonah Hill, eBay customer. He doesn't really have a big role, but you know, you take what you can get on those early days, I'm sure. Yeah, 40-year-old virgin's hilarious. War Dogs, I actually really liked. Him and his co-actor there, they run guns. Sorry, I'm recording at 3:11, so remembering other actors' names that aren't Jonah Hill right now, probably not gonna happen. Even though I really like that dude, he was just in the new Top Gun movie. But yeah, they're gun runners for the government, and it's a really good, fun, intense movie. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is really really funny. Definitely not above 21 Jump Street, but Forgetting Sarah Marshall's good. They basically dude breaks up with his girlfriend, and they go on and he goes on like a vacation or some shit and meets a girl, but his girlfriend's there with this dude. God, why can I not think of names right now? Sarah Marshall IMDb. Because we can't Google search that one because it starts with dude showing his wiener. Christian Bell, Jason Segel, Paul Rudd is hilarious. Slapping the bass. Russell Brand starts dating Sarah in that movie, and it is really good. And this guy plays the most awkward couple that has ever existed. But yeah, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Oh yeah, Jonah Hill's the waiter. He plays a smart role in it. Fantastic movie. Recommend. Okay, I gotta look up Jonah Hill in let's see here, what's that movie called? Dewey what is that movie called? Dewey Cox? Wolf of Wall Street. Oh. And Walk Hard. Nate? Oh, is he his dead brother? Yeah, the wrong son died. Meltdown and Walk Hard. I don't know. Dewey Cox is a movie. Needless to say, I enjoy it, but I enjoy it for different reasons because I got some interesting memories associated with it. I've never seen the movie except once, and it was funny during that moment, but I don't know if it's actually funny. How to Train Your Dragon are absolutely fantastic. I saw the other one on here as well. Big fan of those. Never seen the Batman Lego movie. This Is the End was quite a disappointment to me. Basically, it's all those actors in that kind of like group of dudes back when they all got along, and they basically played themselves, and then the world ended and demons like came to earth and killed them or whatever, and it just didn't really pan out. It really wasn't that funny. I think the best part is when McLovin, because he's in it, uh like slaps Rihanna's in it, and then she smacks the shit out of him, and then he goes and blows cocaine in someone's face. That was the funniest part, but the rest of the movie, I don't know. She kind of sucked. 22 Jump Street, we already talked about. Fantastic. How to Train Your Dragon, they're great. Hail Caesar, I have not seen. Lego movie, we'll just put it right next to Megamind. Knocked Up. I don't know. Knocked Up was like a huge deal and still kind of is a huge deal. Like, well, I shouldn't say that. It's not a huge deal anymore. It's an irrelevant movie, but it got played a lot, and it was like a feel-good comedy, like Seth Rogen's character, like kind of a lazy piece of shit, and then like gets girl pregnant. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of it. It's mid. Evan Almighty, I don't remember him in that. Hill and Evan Almighty. Okay, there's not even any clips. Cool. Well, then we'll just go ahead and rank Evan Almighty. It's not as good as Bruce Almighty, but it wasn't bad. Get Him to the Greek. Fantastic. Absolutely hilarious. Russell Brand, always wild. He's an absolute wild card of a human being and a wild card of an actor, and that movie is great. Funny people. Don't get misconstrued. It's not that funny of a movie. It's pretty intense, but not my favorite. The Watch. The Watch, The Watch, The Watch. Man. See, this is the struggle bus of Jonah Hill, is I feel like he's taken movie, and I mean, I'm not an actor, so I don't know. He's taken movies with like big name people, which I assume like he thought would be good, and maybe like on paper it sounded funny, but it just didn't turn out. And The Watch was definitely probably the worst one on this list so far. Maybe I need to rewatch it, but when I watched it, it was dumb. There was only one funny part revolving around an orgy, and the rest of it, like, there's like a Walmart store and like some aliens attack it or some shit. I don't know. They're like a night watch group keeping their neighborhood safe. It's really dumb. Accepted's good. He plays more of a minor role. That was like, let's put the fat guy in a role type of role, which, you know, we already kind of talked about earlier. Let's go ahead and show you that clip. This is the funniest part of this whole movie.
Oh, no.
Ask me about my wiener.
The...
Ask me about my wiener.
Traitor? Well, hey, B.
That's all I wanted to show you. Yeah, but Accepted overall, not that great. I love the Huckabees. I have not seen. True Story, I did see once, but I don't really remember it. It was decent. The Sitter, another one that just sounded great on paper. He's like a babysitter, and it just didn't really pan out. All right, so like I was saying earlier, Grandma's Boy. I love Grandma's Boy. I think it's so good. It's one of my comfort movies. I go back to watch it from time to time, and I still laugh till this day. And Jonah Hill's role in it is really good. He ends up meeting this lady at a party and sucks her tits for like, I think it's like 30-something hours or 20-something hours. It's hilarious. The whole movie's good, though. Highly recommend it. Strange Wilderness. I saw this once when it came out on Comedy Central, and it was not that great. Night at the Museum, those movies were awesome. I don't know which one this is, but we're just going to say it's the first one. I don't know. And Night at the Museum was a lot of fun. Horton Hears Who! Not bad, but, you know, it's whatever. Beach Bum didn't pan out like I was hoping it would. A lot of great people in it. A lot of fun ideas. Just not that great of a movie. And then Sausage Party. Oh man, what do I do with Sausage Party? I don't know, man. I feel like Sausage Party needs its own category. Like, hold on. Food orgy? Question mark? I don't know. Sausage Party's a movie. I don't know if I like it or hate it. It's interesting. But yeah, this is how I'm gonna rate Jonah Hill's movies. We have some bangers for sure, some really good ones, some mids, some shitters, Sausage Party, and then some dog shit. A couple movies I need to watch though. I don't know any of these ones. Well, I know a couple of them, but I didn't watch them. I heard this one was really good. Stutz. It's a more serious one, I believe. But anyways, let's check out the community rank if there is one. Nope. Lately, there's not been a lot of community ranks. So let me know if you agree or disagree with me. And if you have any actors you'd like me to rate their filmography. I got lots of actors coming up, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. If not, well, sorry. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a sub, leave a like, jump down to those comments, join in the conversation with me. I'll always reply to you one way, either immediately or as soon as I see it. And have a great rest of your day. Peace.